So we'll start. My voice is clear. Okay. In earlier lecture, we started with the unit number 7. Okay. So we discuss what is a motion and what is a motion estimation criteria. Okay. So in the 7th unit, again we have to study the two important points. So one is the region of support and another is the various algorithms for a motion estimation. Okay. So everyone, my voice is clear. I'm audible to all. Okay. So if my voice is break, in between you can inform to me. Okay. So here in last lecture we can discuss with the various region of supports. Okay. So we can discuss the four basic types. So one is a global region, second one is a pixel based region, third one is a block based region, and fourth one is a object based region. Okay. So in order to detect the motion, so basically we are going to study what is a motion and how we can detect the motion in the video processing. Okay. So basically in a sixth unit we can study the basic concept regarding the videos. So what is a video, what is the working principle of video camera. Okay. So if we define the definition of video, okay, so video nothing but it is the sequence of images. Okay. So if we compare the image and a video, so we can define the image is a two-dimensional function. Okay. So we can represent the image with the help of two coordinates, that is the x and y. Okay. So if we do the video, yeah, if we define the video, so video nothing but the sequence of images. So in a single frame we can identify, yeah, we can find out the 24 number of images in a single frame. Okay. So the video nothing but it is a sequence of images. Okay. So okay, wait a minute. Okay. So in order to detect the motion of a particular video, we have to first study how we can consider the particular region from a video. So how we can detect the motion, how we can consider the pixel. So when the object can be moved from the one position to the another position. So how we can detect the motion of that particular object. So in order to detect the motion or in order to estimate the motion, we have to consider the pixel position. Okay. So there are the four different types. So in by using these four types, we can consider the motion of a particular pixels. So how we can detect the motion? So if the object is moved from the one place to the another place, so there might be a change in pixels. Okay. So how to detect the change in pixel? So for that, we have to consider the different region of supports. So in our earlier slide also, we can take an example of one person. So in that image, the movement of face is there. So the face can be changes from the one position to the another position. Okay. So in that case, how the pixels can be moved from one position to the another position. Okay. So for that, we have to study these four basic types. Okay. So the first is a global region of support. Okay. So first we need to understood what is a global and what is a global region of support. Okay. So in a global region of support, we can consider the entire frame. Okay, so if we look at a particular video, or we if we look at a particular frame, then there will be the change in a motion of a particular frame. So we can consider the entire frame which is in a moving position. Okay, so for that, the position of pixel we can represent it with the arrow. So if we look at the slide, so we can define the position of arrows in the entire frame. Okay, so we need to understood what is the meaning of global. So if we consider the global region, so in a global region we can consider the entire part of the frame. Okay, so if we consider uh, our video camera, and we can capture the video by using a video camera, so in that case we can use the global region. Okay, so by using a video camera we can consider, yeah, we can capture the entire frame of a region. Okay, so in a global region we can consider the entire frame, and we can locate the pixels in the entire frame. Okay, so if we look at the slide, so here we can consider one particular frame and how to represent the global region. So to represent the global region, so we can mark the pixel in the entire frame. So in this particular frame, so there is a change in a pixel in the total entire frame in a every direction. Okay, so in all direction there might be a change in a motion of that particular video. So we can represent the motion of a pixel in an entire frame. Okay, so it is called as a global region. Okay, so have you understood it, what is a global region? Yes. Hello. Okay, my voice is clear. आवाज येतो का व्यवस्थित? Okay, so in a global region, so just remember that, so in a global region there is a movement of a pixel in the entire frame. So second one is a pixel based region. Okay, so in a pixel based region, so instead of the entire frame we can consider the pixel based region असेल. So where is a motion present, so if the motion is from the left side to the right side or from the top to bottom, so only that part can be considered in the pixel based region. Okay, so if we consider one background, so the background of image is a constant and the motion of person is present, so we can consider the pixel based region of support. Okay, the third technique is that, so in third technique we can divide the frame into the small number of blocks, so that would be referred as a block based region, and where the motion is present, so in that block only we can represent the direction of a pixel. Okay, and the last one is a object based region of support. So object based region of support we can consider the different objects, so where the object is present, so that object can be represented with a particular pixel. Okay, so here we can take a object as a bird, Okay, so the bird is in a moving position. Okay, so it is in a continuous motion. So for bird we can mark as a arrow, so we can consider a only individual pixel, yeah, one pixel for a one object. Okay, so these are the different types of region of support in the video processing. So basically why we can use this region of support. So in order to detect the motion we have to consider the various pixel positions. Okay, so depending on these four types we can detect a motion, yeah, we can detect the pixel position. So it might be a entire frame or it might be a some part of the frame. Okay. Okay, and the second important part from the seventh unit is that motion estimation algorithms. Okay, so these are the two important points from the unit number 7. So in order to study the motion estimation we need to understood how we can consider the various region of supports. Okay, so now if we have to detect the motion of a particular video, so in a video the object can be moving from one place to the another place. Okay, so if we have to detect the motion of that particular frame, then we have to consider the motion estimation criteria, or we can call as a different motion estimation algorithms. Okay, so there are the three important types of algorithms. So first one is a phase correction method, second is a optical flow equation, and third one is a block matching method. Okay, so in a short we have to study these three types of algorithms. What is a phase correction method, what is a optical flow equation, and what is a block matching algorithm or the block matching method. Okay, so the in first method, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so in phase correction method, so we can uh, consider the two types of domains. So one is called as a time domain and another is called as a frequency domain. Okay, so if we capture the video by using the video camera, so for that we have to consider the third dimension. So we can call as a x orientation, y orientation, and third one is a time. So we can represent the video with respect to time. So we can call as a video is a three-dimensional signal. Okay, so in a phase correction method, so we can use the frequency domain motion estimation technique. Okay, so how the single frame and the next frame can be differs from the each other. So for that we can use the different types of shifting properties. So might be we can study it in your digital signal processing. So if the signal changes from one place to another place, from origin to right side or origin to left side, so we can make as a t plus 1, t minus 1. So similar in a phase correction method, so if the pixels or if the motion of an object can be changed from the one position to the another position, so in that case we can use the phase correction method. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, uh, okay, the second method is the optical flow equation. So in earlier lectures also we can discuss what is the optical flow and how we can calculate the optical flow equations. Okay, so for the optical flow equation, we can consider the three orientations. Okay, so in optical flow equation or by using optical flow equation, we can represent the video. So uh, how to detect the motion, how to move the one object from one place to the another place. So if the object can be moved from one place to the another place, so in that case, how we can detect the motion. So simply, so if the object can be moved from one place to the another place, so that object can be moved with respect to time. Okay, so if we consider the video, so it might be a 2 minute video, it might be a 5 minute video. So what are the various motions, yeah, what are the various object in that video can be changes with respect to time. Okay, so for that we can consider the third dimension as the time. So in optical flow equation, we can represent the equation with respect to these three variables: x variable, y variable, and third one is a t variable. Okay, so the object can be moved from one place to another place. So for that, we can represent the optical flow equation in terms of the derivative. So basically, what is the definition of derivative? Yeah, what is the function of derivative? So there is a change in the time. Yeah, there is a change in a sequence. So for that, we can represent the optical flow equation in terms of the derivative. And the third method is the block matching algorithm, or we can call it as a block matching method. Okay, so what is the block matching method? So simply we can consider the region of support. So in a region of support, so now everyone listen carefully. So in a region of support, we can consider the one technique as a block based method. So what we do in a block based method, so simply we can divide the total frame into the small number of blocks. Okay, so motion is present in a particular block. Okay, so we can mark the position of the in that particular block. So similar to that, so in a block matching method, we can consider the motion of a particular object in a particular blocks. Okay, so this method will understood by a one technique. Okay, so that technique is referred as a exhaustive matching algorithm. Okay, so now everyone focus on your screen. So here we can divide the frame into the small number of blocks. Okay, and here we can take an example of one car. Okay, so car can be moved from the position to the another position. Okay, so consider example of a car for the parts. Okay, so we the car, so there is a change in the position of wheels. Okay, so wheels can continuously rotate as a car the position another position. So the wheels of the car can be continuously in a motion. Okay, so it can be moved from the one place to the another place. So as a car can be moved from one place to another place, so there is a change in the particular block. So it can be moved from left side to right side. So there is a change in the particular blocks. Okay, and if we compare these particular frames, then we can get the idea how the car can be moved from the one place to the another place. Okay, so that nothing but the exhaustive block matching algorithm. So what we did exhaustive block matching algorithm, so we can divide the frame into the small number of blocks. So as we divide the total frame into the small number of blocks, so here we can take the motion of a car. Okay, so the car can be moved from the one place to the another place. Okay, so everyone observe these two frames. So we can identify there is some change in the position of car. Okay, so the car can be moved to its right hand side. Okay, so as we compare these two types of frame, so we can easily get the change in a motion. Okay, so by using this technique we can detect the motion of a particular car. Okay, so along with this there is another also technique which is called as a hierarchical search method. Okay, so by using this also we can detect the motion in any orientation. So the object might be moved from left hand side to right hand side to left hand side, or from top to bottom, bottom to type. So in all direction we can detect the motion by using these hierarchical search algorithms. Okay, and the last point is the video compression. Okay, so as we studied in our images, so we can study the various image compression techniques. Okay, so similar to that, if we have to compress the video, then we have to study the video compression technique. Okay, so in a second unit, we can study the various types of transforms. So we can study the discrete cosine transform, we can study the KL transform, wavelet transform. Okay, so when there is an application of a compression, so it might be a image compression or it might be a video compression. So in all compression techniques, so the most commonly used transform is the discrete cosine transform. Okay, so the discrete cosine transform also used for the video compression techniques. Okay, so the most commonly used transform for any compression techniques. So it might be a image compression or it might be a video compression. So in a both compression techniques, so we can find out the application of a discrete cosine transform. Okay, so five, there is a need to compress the video. So can anyone tell? हा कोणी सांगू शकते? What is the need to compress the video? Yes, hello. One way चालू lecture फक्त. Yes, can anyone tell what is the need for the video compression? Why we can compress the images? Why we can compress the video? What is the need of video compression techniques? सांगू शकते कोण? Yes, roll number 37, Upendra.
Yes, sir.
What is the need of video compression? Why we can compress the video? Roll number 23, Amruta.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is the need of video compression? Why we can compress the video? ऐकताय का? Roll number 16.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is the need of video compression? तुम्ही कधी व्हिडिओ
Uh,
कॉम्प्रेस केलाय का? व्हिडिओचे साईज कॉम्प्रेस केली का?
yes, sir.
What is the need? What is the need?
to to decrease the storage space.
Okay. So as we studied in images, so the if the image having a larger size, so we can compress by using the various compression techniques. So we can resize it. We can make the
We
image by
upload
a
file.
smaller size. Yes.
It
Hello.
become easier to upload the files, video files.
Okay. So if we
Site limit
capture
is
the
not
video by
correct.
okay. Okay. So if we capture the image by using the higher resolution camera, so we can find out there is a large memory. It requires a large memory size. So the image might be of a 5 MB, might be a 10 MB. Okay. So similar to that, so if we capture the video by using the higher resolution cameras, then the storage size of that particular video can be increased. Okay. So in order to store into the smaller size, we can compress the video. Okay. So in order to compress the video, okay, so if we compress the video and the quality of video can be blurred. Okay. So it is okay. So when we compress the video, so the quality of that particular video, we have to maintain the quality. So for that, we can use the various types of video compression techniques. Okay. So by using the video compression technique, we can maintain the quality of a video and also compress the image in smaller size. And where we can use the video compressions, so in a various multimedia techniques. So in our television, so in our desktop monitors, laptops. So in every fair, we can use the video compression. So the basic need of video compression is that so we can compress the size of a particular video, and we can make we can store the video in a less memory, so it does not consume the less memory size. So by using various compression techniques, so we can compress the video into a smaller size. Okay, so these are the two important points related to the unit number 7. Okay, so here we can complete the part of the video session. Okay, so here we complete our syllabus. Okay, so from next letter we will again start with the revision from a unit number 1. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can discuss here. कालच्या पेपरमध्ये काय डाऊट? सगळ्यांनी सबमिट रोल नंबर 7 आणि 20 तुम्ही सबमिट केला का पेपर? रोल नंबर 7 is there? Okay, okay, so you have any doubts?
तर मार्क्स कधी कळतील?
On Monday. लिहिले का पेपर
Okay.
इम्रान?
हा सर.
ओके, लिहिला का मला पेपर?
भरपूर.
Okay, okay, so onward Monday we again start with a revision from the unit number 1. Okay, so everyone attend the revision classes also. Okay, so it is a one revision to all. So might be in a December you have yes Rushikesh.
तर रिव्हिजनचे लेक्चर किती होतील? म्हणजे अटेंडन्स आमची खूपच लो आहे जरा.
रिव्हिजनचे टोटल लेक्चर्स आहेत मॅक्सिमम 14, मिनिमम 12. 10 डिसेंबर पर्यंत लेक्चर होतील. सो इफ वी अटेंड ऑल 14 lectures, so your attendance will be maintained. Okay, so those who are defaulters, so the revision lectures are compulsory for them, and those again who are interested, so they can also join. So everyone join the revision lectures. Okay. Okay, so today we'll stop here. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we can put your attendance. And everyone attend the revision classes from Monday onward.